The Miami Hurricanes are at odds of plus 7,500 to win the 2016 College Football National Championship, and they are at odds of plus 1,200 to win the ACC Conference Championship. Last season saw Miami go 6-7 straight up, 5-8 against the spread, and 4-9 on the over-under. Hurricanes head coach Al Golden has his hands full this season, and with a 28-22 record in the last 4 years, some are questioning if he is the right guy for the job. After sanctions in recruiting and a lengthy NCAA investigation into Miami athletics, the former glory days for the Canes seem further and further away. Since joining the ACC in 2004, Miami has not even appeared in the ACC title game. After 4 losses to end 2014, which included an Independence Bowl defeat to South Carolina, a 6-7 record cannot be looked at as successful. Quarterback Brad Kaaya will be the determining factor in Miami this season after a freshman year that was more than impressive. His 3,198 passing yards with a 26-12 touchdown interception ratio was a huge stepping stone towards the future. Brad Kaaya was the only freshman quarterback in the country to throw for over 3,000 yards, 26 or more touchdowns, and 12 or fewer interceptions, and in the preseason, he has been announced as a candidate for the Maxwell Award in the preseason. He also led the ACC in passer rating at 145.9 and touchdown tosses with 26 a year ago. As expected, Duke Johnson opted for the NFL, and there is simply no way to replace his 5,534 all-purpose yards in 3 seasons. Joseph Yearby and Gus Edwards will do their best to fill the void at running back, although neither has shown the ability to break off long, consistent runs. Defensive coordinator Mark D'Onofrio will certainly have his hands full again as well in 2015, as the defensive line did not exactly intimidate any opposing quarterbacks a year ago. They finished 97th in the nation in tackles for a loss. Garner Olsen-Pierre and Anthony Chickillo, who spent nearly every down on the field a year ago. Hopeful sophomores Chad Thomas and Al-Qaeda Muhammad look to step into their place, although Muhammad still has to work his way back after being suspended all of last season. The Canes' leader on defense is senior safety Deon Bush, who forced 5 fumbles, had 2 sacks and 2 picks, with 2 tackles for losses a year ago. He leads a backfield that is being touted as among the best in the conference. While the Canes may have found an answer at quarterback with Brad Kaaya, the loss of Duke Johnson will be nearly impossible to overcome. The defense is going to get lit up in the front 7 all too often this season, and we expect a drop in almost every defensive category from a year ago, and they were not exactly impressive to begin with. For our picks and predictions, we expect another 6-6 season in Miami this year, which will qualify for a postseason bowl game, but there won't be much to say about Al Golden's progress as head coach. For our Miami Hurricanes betting predictions, check out the Bang the Book Betting Center. And don't forget that the Bang the Book Betting Center is your best resource for sports betting information before you make your weekly assault on the sportsbooks.